Well, I think this conference is a fantastic example of how this does need to be a partnership. And the Prime Minister's been very clear, this is a national mission. That's a mission for the government to bring together all parts of government to deliver clean power by 2030. But more importantly, it's a national mission. We need everybody in this room at this conference, investors bringing their skills, their experiences to deliver this mission. And it's also going to take us all learning from one another's past experiences as well. So on some of the really difficult issues, like grid connection, like planning reform, we've got a government that's ready to make those changes, but we need to learn from those experiences of people we've heard from at this conference today.
And that interaction between government, the key institutions, the regulated institutions, and industry and business is completely critical to getting this mission done for 2030. The bit that's missing is people. So we've got to remember that we're doing this for the people of this country. Ultimately, they will be the beneficiary of this if we get it right. But the exciting thing is that if we get together in a room, this is where the magic happens. We put the policies in place, we build the plan that I think we need for 2030 and beyond. It is delivered by the private sector. And the key thing is that the private sector, I think, has to believe that we're serious about this. And we are serious about this. That's when the good stuff starts to happen.
Well, we've been really clear this is a government that is going to get stuff done. We're going to build again. And that's important partly so that we have an industrial strategy in this country with good jobs in our manufacturing industry. But more importantly, we've buried our head in the sand for a long time on some of this big nationally important infrastructure. No longer will that be the case. We're going to get ourselves forward to 2030 by building the infrastructure we need so that we can power the future that we need as a country. So we've got an industrial strategy right across government to invest in those supply chains, but it is, you're right, about the good jobs we want for the future and that transition so that genuinely we don't have a drop-off in those skilled jobs that are currently in oil and gas. We recognise about 90% of those jobs have direct transfer into the renewables of the future, but what we need to do is upskill those people so they can take on those jobs. And also, I met in Aberdeen recently the next generation of apprentices who are going into the oil and gas industry now, but already really excited about the potential in renewables in the future. That's the generation that this transition is going to help the most.